Hello friends, welcome back to the DevOps channel. My name is Shuraj Telang. So today we are going to see about the Git status. So what are the Git states? So this is my PPT. So understanding Git states, a fundamental concept in version control by Shuraj Telang Patil DevOps Ridge YouTube channel. First of all, guys, friends, please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. So let's go. See, this is the diagram for Git status. There are three states. What is saying committed, modified, and stage. These are the three states for this. This is the diagram. For committed, the state indicates that the file is safely stored in the local database. And modified when any change to the file occurs, the state of the file changes from committed to modified. This means that the document has changed since its last committed version, which is saved to our local database. We can see this state as we are currently working on this file. There will still be more changes. This is about the modified. And last one is stage. When we are finished with all the modifications to our file, it moves to the stage state. The file is now ready to be added to the local Git database. You have marked it to go into your next commit snapshot. What is the meaning of this? I would like to make you understand through the another slides. Let's go to the another slides. See, this is the another slide for Git states. This is the working directory. This is the staging area that's called index also, and this is the .git directory repository. So check out the project. .git directory repository is going to check out the project through working directory. And after that, whatever developer is writing code files in working directory, files ready for the next commit. So first of all, from the working directory they are moving to add. For moving purpose they are adding the files. Okay, there is another one slide, through that we can understand it. Till the time I'll read this. Working means this is a single checkout of one version of the project. This is where you can modify files. Staging means it's the area between the working directory and the .git directory. All the files which are ready for a commit are stored here. So in staging directory, always all files are going to be stored, but it's depend which files are needs to be committed in .git .git directory. So what is the .git directory or repository? This is where Git stores the metadata and object database for your project. So let's go to the next screen. This screen is talking a lot. This is working directory, this is staging directory, and this is local depot. So in working through the working, whatever you want to commit, that needs to be added in staging area from working directory. Suppose you have written like 3 to 4 files, and if you want to add only one file, then from the staging directory you can take a decision that how many files you want to commit from the staging directory to the local repo. This is depend on you, because as per the project you can take files, and which files is most required, that only you can take and commit into the local repo. Then what about the push code to GitHub? What about the pull code to local depot? We'll see in next screen. So till the time I would like to say I would like to speak about the staging. from staging area, if you are sending files, that's called local repo. You will get commit id. Here it is 40 alphanumeric, and if you want to keep give tag, then you can give here tag as related names of that commit. Suppose you are suppose you are sending files, you are committing files from the staging directory to the local depot. While doing that, you can give name to that files. Suppose that is related to the uh, something, then you can give the name specific there. As per the tag, you can understand as per the like a commit id, you can get the commit id, and from that only using the commit id you can check, and after that you will come to know for what purpose this is the commit id, and for what purpose like you had committed the committed from staging directory to the local directory. In local directory there is a one master branch. In that branch only you are committing all things. Okay, when you will commit from staging area to local depot, it will come in master branch always. So let's go to the next screen. We'll talk about everything like how to pull, how to push the code. So what is the central repository storage here? So till the time we'll see about this also, because of after going to the next screen we'll see each and everything. See, central repository, there is a GitHub, right? First of all you need to create your account into GitHub. So there is, it will ask some information, and after that you can fill up the information that, and after that you will open your account in GitHub. So how can we open account in GitHub? While doing it practically, we'll see that also. So you need internet when you push code from local repo to GitHub. Okay, why we need to push and why we need to pull, we'll see it in next screen. Let's go to the next screen. See this next screen, this screen is speaking a lot about pull, push, then everything about the Git states. So suppose your company's second developer is in USA, he will work from there, then always first needs to be done pull request, right? Suppose from the India, some developers work from the India, and they have worked in this working directory and added some codes in staging area, and after that suppose they made commit from staging area to local area. When you will commit from staging area to local repo, it will come in master branch, right? So through the master branch, oh, I made mistake here, like I have used this arrow wrongly somewhere while pulling. Oh, this arrow should be here, wrongly I have done it, guys, try to understand that. Okay, while pushing, this arrow should be there. So after doing the commit here from the master branch, suppose this developer, Indian developer, is sending this, pushing this to the GitHub. GitHub is a central repository storage. You will get each and every commit ID and come to know who had done it. You can catch that person and ask him why he had made mistakes, right? So using this Git, you can get you can get everything, like while modifying the files, or suppose someone made any changes, then with the commit id, that that person can come to know, and his name also can come to know there. So Git is very important. I was here, guys, from the local repo, from the master branch. Suppose Indian developer is pushing the code into GitHub, there is needed internet also while pushing it, because of GitHub is a central repository storage. And I had told you guys in my last git session, that we need internet. Whatever, if we want to move from the local repo to GitHub or central repository storage, so we need internet, right? So while pushing that, we need internet. Indian developer push the code to the GitHub. Already you know that while pushing you need internet, right? I had told you about local version control system. If you think about Git, then it's snapshot incremental backup only. Whatever added new, that much only save it Git, and while output will give you all. So first of all, I would like to tell you here about that snapshot incremental. Suppose Raju, I had told you about the local version control system also. How like Ravi was saving the data. Suppose there is a one file, then one presentation file, and suppose Ravi thought, I had told you this story already. Ravi thought, suppose he want to make changes, and he made changes. After making the changes, he saved that all data. Suppose that data is 2 GB data, and he is saving again 2 GB plus something change is 1 MB, then 2.1 MB, right? So again and again, full data is going to be saved in local version control system. But in Git, it is not like that. In Git, it is a snapshot incremental. It means whatever made changes, those changes only needs to be saved into the Git. This is the this is why this software is a great software, because of space is not consuming for the any system. So it is saving in snapshot only. So let's go. I was here. Suppose Indian developer like work in working area, and he added the some files in staging area, and from the staging area he doesn't want to, like suppose he added 4 files in staging area, and he doesn't want to add that all 4 in local repo. He added only 2 files from the staging area to local repo in master branch. Then from the master branch he is pushing to GitHub that 2 files. Then USC developer will think that, yeah, okay, he will check. First of all, he will use pull request from the GitHub repository to his working directory, and as per that he will see the code in his local repo, whatever pulled from the GitHub, and he will think that, oh, this much work done by the Indian developer. Now I want to go ahead and I want to write next code. So he will write next code, and again he will add. I have missed here to write add. So again he will add to staging area that code, whatever he has written, and again he will commit that code into the his local depot in master branch. And from the master branch, if Indian developer came at morning, next day morning, then he will first of all pull the code to his local depot, right? Like this, all round is going on always, and Git is working like this. It means multiple developers are working together using Git and GitHub also. So GitHub is the central repository using that storage, like all developer are working fine with Git. So let's go. What is my next screen? We'll see. Git operates with 3 main states, which already we have seen here. Working directory. In Git, the working directory is the directory where you are currently working on your files. It essentially your project directory where you make changes, add files and edit content. Git uses the working directory to track changes and manage version of your files. I have remember one thing. There is a I have not mentioned in the screen. There is a track and untrack files, right? I was going to tell you about the untracked files. Whatever developer has created here in working area, and developer has not added that those files into the staging area, that's called untracked files, and those will show in red color. Okay, I was telling about this only. Then staging area, that's called index also. The staging area in Git allows selective preparation of changes before committing. The staging area in Git allows selective preparation of changes before committing, enhancing control over commit granularity. Generally, content in its Git directory, it acts as an intermediate step between the working directory and the repository, facilitating organized version control workflows. What is the meaning of this? I have told you already, like it is working as a mediator for working directory and for local depot, right? So this is the meaning of that. Then a repository, what is the repository? That is .git directory, or we can say repository. In Git is a storage space where your project's version history, including all files, commits, branches and tags, is stored. The copied when you clone a repository from another computer. So whenever clone a repository from another computer, it is like all storage is going to be stored in repository only here. So let's go. How is the Git workflow? You modify files in your working tree. Developers are modifying the files in their working tree, that's called working directory. You selectively stage just those changes which you want to be part of the your next commit, which adds only those changes to the staging area. It is like this only, but also if developer is adding the files into staging area, then you want it is in their hand which files needs to be committed into the local depot in master branch. So you do a commit which takes the files as they are in the staging area and stores that snapshot permanently to your git directory. Whenever developer is committing the files in local repo, then it is snapshot going to be saved snapshot permanently to the git directory. This was about the some things about the git states, and I think you might have understood the git states properly. And thank you so much guys. We'll see in next video. We'll see how to install git and how to work on the git commands. So I'm making these short videos and doing these all things. So thank you so much, guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel. If you have not subscribed it, please subscribe it right now. Thank you so much. Bye bye.